What is up, YouTube? Ruben here. Today is going to be a comeback of a series that you probably want to know, or you probably do remember from that previous movie event that I did. Yup, Get Ready for Art Night is back. After the previous one was unsuccessful due to, COVID-19. Which, by the way, I already discussed COVID-19 in that movie event. I'll put the link for that in the description for that failed video that I did. So, we're back. So, day 1 is going to be brochure pickup, which you already saw it. Day 2 will be brochure count. Day 3 is going to be the maps, and then day 4 will be practice walk. Yep, I'm reducing it to 4 days now instead of 6. Now to make things even more easier for me to do. And not only that, this also helps edit a lot earlier than before. Now, let's talk about Art Night, okay? So, the shuttles is going to be limited due to regional driver and bus shortages. And there's only going to be 2 routes, which is east and west. East is the green line, and west is the blue line. All the other 3 routes, which are central, northwest, and of course the north route, those 3 are not going to run for the Art Night Spring 2022 event. They might be back in October. So yeah, without further ado, let's go over for the brochures. This is one of them. I have a whole bunch of these next to my TV. In fact, let me put my phone down and grab the bunch right here. Yep. These are all the brochures I picked up on Thursday, actually on Wednesday. I picked them up at the La Pintoresca Teen Education Center because that's the only one I was able to find before the day later it came to my local library. I did see them at City Hall a week ago, but the counter was closed and all the Art Night brochures are in there, so I guess that was not fun. So, you know what, let's just do another hunting for brochures, and that's what I did. So yeah, so sending a quick one because I only had like 3 gigabytes of space after I filmed a whole bunch of Riverside buses yesterday because of, Earth Day. So yeah. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and pause the video, so I'll be back. Alright guys, so I did finish some yard selling and I'm at the bus stop right now at Washington and Tierra Alta. I'm waiting for the 256 to come by. The yard sale I went to, actually a block south of it, is not worth it, so I didn't find anything good here, so yeah. So far, we do have something that's happening, and that is an event at Central Park. It's called Jackalope. So yeah. Okay, that was a Metro Micro right here. I'm waiting for the 256 right now, so yeah. Well, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and pause the video, okay, so I can wait for that bus, and I'll be back. Alright guys, so I'm here at Central Park. I am at Jackalope 2022, well, the first iteration. Might spend the day here It's next to the train station. In fact, Del Mar station. And then you got 2014 right here. Yeah, 2014 on the 686, so yeah. So I might spend some time here at Jackalope, so yeah. Well, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go through the whole event and see anything if I like, and I'll be back. Alright guys, so I'm still at Jackalope, well, away from it. Did some little bit of thrift shopping. Nothing super special, but I did see a Sony Vaio desktop for $15.99. In fact, I even took a photo of it that I'll put up right now. So, still enjoying the fun right here at Jackalope. Also went to Goodwill and just bought a zero sugar Coke right here, some Coca-Cola. This is 0 calorie, so it's pretty much nothing. Ingredients: it has carbonated water, caramel color, phosphoric acid, and some other random crap. So yeah, there's no high fructose corn syrup, so that's good. So I would recommend going with Coke Zero, which is right here. So yeah, it's pretty much worth it, but again, it's Coke, so yeah. And as Castro say, get a Coke. So yeah. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and drink that Coke. That's 0 calorie Coke, and I'll be back. Alright guys, so I'm leaving Jackalope now. Not much to say about it, but at least it's worth visiting. They will have it again in November, so keep an eye out for that one for those who live in Pasadena, or if you're going to come back again for another Jackalope in November. So yeah, so far no unexpected cancellations to occur as to why the vaccination rate is kind of steep now. So yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much it for Jackalope, and day one is pretty much nothing. So I'll wrap things up when I get home. So right now I'm on my way to catch the bus all the way back. So yeah. Hopefully that's not gonna bother because of, you know, the sun. It's already facing west. So that's pretty much it, folks, for what I got for Jackalope. And I already did the brochure pickup a few days ago as I speak. So yeah, well, I'm gonna go ahead and pause the video, so I'll be back. Alright guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and end day one here because there's pretty much not much I can say about since the last clip. At least I got the brochures on Wednesday, and I haven't given you the number of brochures yet. That'll be for day two. We're gonna count them all in. We'll see how many did I get. So basically it's pretty much worth it. So yeah. So I don't have anything else to say about day one, but at least it was worth it. Obviously the garage show was a bust, but Jackalope was worth it. So yeah, there you go. So that was pretty much it for what we got with day one of Get Ready for Art Night. So Well, I'm gonna go ahead and end day 1 here, so I'll see you in day 2. What's up, guys? So, welcome back. This is day 2 of Get Ready for Art Night. So, that's gonna be the brochure count. Now, you already saw them yesterday, but I haven't told you the number yet, so now this is the time to do so. And then day 3 would be the maps, which also includes some of the paperwork that I made. And then day 4 would be the practice walk. Now, let's talk about day 4, okay? So, for day 4, now the newest art night venue that I'll be heading to that is near, well, the closest from my house, is now the Alkebulan Cultural Center. Now, if you remember the spring, no, not the spring, the fall 2019 art night, well, the Get Ready for Art Night movie event for that time, the last time, the nearest one was at Jackie Robinson Center, which is sadly not going to be there for this one. So now it got changed. Plus, they're making their art night debut at the Alkebulan Cultural Center, which is going to be my new stop in and out. So, yeah. Now, before we get to the brochure picker, I want to talk about something that's really coming in so bad right now, and that is mask mandates in LA County. Now, it started, so, recently when, they were supposed to end their mask mandate on the 18th, April 18th, they extended to May 3rd, but with the Florida repeal, they made masks optional now. And that's with the case of, with several transit agencies that we had. And now, as confirmed on Thursday, on the 21st, they said they will, as part of a new LA County health order, they said masks are now required once again. Starting at midnight on Friday, April 22nd, that is Earth Day. And right at that point, masks are now required. So, I would understand masks being required. So, here's a mask, okay? But then, in other counties like San Bernardino, Riverside, Orange, and Ventura, masks are optional. So, that's pretty much how life is going right now with the transit system across LA County. So, yeah, they had to do it once again. So masks are now going to be required, especially on art night shuttles. So, that is the situation as of right now. So, if any of you guys riding any of our buses in LA County, like LA Metro, Pasadena, Long Beach, LADOT, anywhere in LA County, there's a better chance you will have to wear a mask. So, that's pretty much the current situation as of right now. Now, I'm going to do the brochure count, so let's do it. Alright guys, so let's do the brochure count. And excuse the mess right here because I have a lot of stuff. So, I have to, put them in boxes or something. But never mind that, we gotta get the brochure count started. So, let's see. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me be sure. Yeah, that was 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and one fell, and 22. Now I have one more over here. Or was it? But there were 23, so I guarantee you that there were 23. Oh, here you go. And 23. So to make things easier, I have a total of 23 art night brochures that I have counted. Yes, I also counted on Wednesday because that's when I picked them up. Now I picked these up at the La Pintoresca Teen Education Center, something I would not go to anymore. But my local library now has these, and I'm pretty sure I told you that yesterday. So that's how many I got for Get Ready for Art Night, and it's coming this Friday, April 29th. I already made an announcement on my community page on YouTube, which, by the way, I now support community posts. Now I can do channel updates or teaser stuff or whatever I do with it. So, yeah. Oh, and I also have a care package from my buddy Casper. And one of which is an OCTA bus bug, nothing super special. It's pretty much barely any changes, just little to none. And along with the care package, I got these. I got ride alerts, transfers, title VI, all that good stuff. And he even gave me some bus drawings. So this one's a Nabby 40LW, LA Metro, I suppose. And then we got an Eldorado National Access BRT, which I suppose this is Victorville or something, because if you go to the back, it only has 3 lines. So that's gotta be like Victorville or something, or Foothill. Yeah, I think it's gonna be Foothill because they have those, and I think it's gonna be the first batch. So, yup, that's gotta be the first batch from Foothill. And you know, it is what it is. I have more inside the bag there I have to dig through right now. And yes, I have a whole bunch of stuff in there because I went to Jackalope yesterday. You already saw it. I want to make this longer than... Oh, here you go. I already have one of those, so don't even ask. And then you got this. Reimagine a better transit system. Making better connections. And then, of course, all that paperwork that I'm not going to go through. So yeah, and that was pretty much the care package I have right now. And yes, I have a whole bunch of water bottles I need to recycle. So yeah, that was it. Well, let me go ahead and pause the video. So, not sure what I'm going to do for the rest of today, so I'll be back. Alright guys, so it's gonna end up being a short one for today because, oh come on, it's pretty much nothing. All I did is just, watch my videos that I made yesterday and also from the 15th, so yeah, so that was pretty much it for day 2 of Get Ready for Art Night. It's pretty much nothing, so at least I did do the brochure count and also the care package that I told you in the last clip. It's already like several hours later. In fact, it's already like about to be 5:45 as I'm speaking. So yeah, it's pretty much not much to talk about in day 2 of Get Ready for Art Night. So, but at least it's worth it, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and end day 2 here, so I'll see you guys in day 3. Alright guys, so this is day 3 of Get Ready for Art Night. So what we're doing in day 3 is it's gonna be different this time, thanks to, well, me already home like a lot these days, but at least I do have a few things around the house, but never mind that one. And don't worry about that one either, because, you know, that's not what we're talking about. Now the one we're talking about is the maps. So, those of you who have watched my Get Ready for Art Night movie events, you probably know what's going to be. So, but for those of you who haven't watched it, I'll explain it. Now I basically make my own creation of the Art Night routes using the help from the Art Night shuttle maps and Google Maps. So that's one of the reasons why I have made these in the past. So yeah. So without further ado, let's show you guys the maps, and I will go through those. So I'll turn you guys around and see what I'm talking about. Now, just for comparison, here's an Art Night brochure, and that actually has the map right here. That's east and that's west. But that's pretty much done for now, but you know it is what it is. But now we're gonna get to the real one. Yep, the paperwork. Let's start off with this one. So don't worry about that. That's scratch paper, but the front cover is actually the one I need. Right here, it's pretty much a system map containing all the Art Night routes and all the other bus routes, including a notice right here that says, throughout the pandemic, oh, I need to turn that around. There we go. Throughout the pandemic, Metro made some major changes to their bus system due to the Next Gen bus plan. This map shows the current changes as of December 2021. So that's the system map right here, and it also has a whole bunch of stuff that disappeared after Next Gen, so yeah. And there's only 2 routes, east and west, and this is black and white if you're looking at it. Might show you guys the digital copy, the real deal that we're going to talk about later. So here's east, and here's west. And I gotta turn that around. So here, west. Now this time, don't glue my home, of course, because I had it signed out just to screenshot these. So, and then right here, the Getting Here guide. Nothing super interesting, but there has been some changes, including Metro Micro, believe it or not, and some new departure times. And here you got Metro Micro, which is an on-demand service for 8 zones. One of them which includes the Altadena Pasadena Sierra Madre zone, and I live inside that zone. And Highland Park, Eagle Rock, Glendale, which parts of Pasadena is served by there. So I also included dots to denote Art Night venues. So yeah, so that was the first one. The second one only contains bus stops, and you all know that I put in bus stops, so, and includes connections too. So I can read through the whole thing. And these are all the bus stops I'm going to be putting in for the video. Note that these are not going to reflect real stops. The one that have asterisk on it, those are real bus stops. And denote on the Art Night map. Someone tagged me in a post. Okay, then. But enough of that. And you notice something that is hidden right here. Something right here. Yes, these are retired. This is a list of retired nabbies that I found on CPTDB. Because as you probably know by now, Metro's gonna start getting rid of those 8100s, unfortunately. So they're gonna get replaced by Eldorados. You have ENC Access BRTs. The ones, the last set to be exact. So, yeah, but let's not dive into that one. I'm gonna save that for another time. So, that's pretty much it for the physical copies. I might get to the digital copies right now, but we'll see what happens, and I'll see you guys later. Alright, guys, so just logged into the HP Stream 14 right here. Yes, they still have it, and they pretty much still use it, but not as much. But I already did the review of it, so no need for that to happen ever again. But right here, I'm on the flash drive right here. As you may be able to tell by that little thing right here, that Lexar. I opened up the Art Night Routes folder, and we're gonna go through the digital ones this time. Let's go to 2022 Spring, which is right here. These are templates, don't worry about that. Now let's go through the colored ones. So you're gonna see those in those videos. So these are Google Maps. Now let's show you guys the colored ones, the digital copies. So here's East, which is pretty much right, and here's West. So yeah, there you go. So that's it. The other three will not run at this time until at least October. So, not yet. So, and here's the system app, like I already said, once again. This time in color and in digital copy. So, here it is. So, and that was it. And now let's talk about how the movie's gonna be made. It's not gonna be on this one though, it's gonna be on my workhorse, the Dell Precision T5500. What I do is, of course, I'm gonna go to a directory, let's say the desktop, okay? Actually, here's a better one. Documents. Don't worry about those, that's pretty much nothing. So what I do is I'm gonna right click and go to new folder, and I will type it, if I can do it one-handed, get ready for Art Night Spring 2022. Okay? Then what I would do is I'll put the footage in separate folders by day. So let's say just do day 1 and day 2, okay? But it's gonna be 4 days, so and then what I'll do is I will put the footage in those 2 folders, or in this case 4, since it's gonna be 4 days. Thumbnail will be it's gonna be right here on that folder, and then the project will also be in this folder, along with the video, which will then be moved out to the 500 gig hard drive. Yes, I switched it out from the 250 gig. It's because it's starting to fail. So yeah, so that's how things are gonna work out as I'm planning. So that's how I create the project. So yeah. Now another thing that I would not do on this computer, well, the laptop anyways, I would not be upgrading it to Windows 11. Now Windows 11, for those of you out there who don't know what it is, it's now the latest version of Windows. As I'm recording this, they had some really major changes since the release of Windows 10 back in July 2015. They made a whole bunch of problems as it come through, including a TPM requirement, secure boot, and restricted security mandates, which includes 4 gigabytes of RAM and 64 gigs of storage. You will also need an internet connection if you want to install Windows 11 Home, and you would only get S mode, which is really annoying. And I would not recommend just going to Windows 11 and just do it now. They're gonna do it on Windows 11 Pro, and may require an internet connection as well. So that's one of the reasons why I would not go for Windows 11. It's not what I need, and especially with the global chip shortage right now, Windows 11 may not be able to run on this thing just yet, but still, I'm probably not going to do Windows 11. So that's pretty much it it's pretty much a little update on this computer. You will notice right here, right on that iMac, that's RTA. So when they were doing quarter fairs, so yeah. So that's pretty much it for what we got with the maps. So we'll see what the rest of the day brings in. I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, it's already a few hours later. It's already like 4 o'clock. In fact, 4:03 to be exact. Just finished doing stuff at the library because, you know, it is what it is. Went to upload videos from this past Friday. So that's pretty much what I did. Not only that, I also had to look at some random stuff here, so nothing super interesting. So that's pretty much what I got for now, but at least I did show you the maps, and yeah. Now about the practice walk, it's gonna be a different route this time, and I will get to that one tomorrow. So once I'm finished with the practice walk and such, then at least I can end the movie event here, and I can do the makeup days on Wednesday and Thursday. Then get ready for art night on Friday. So that's pretty much the situation as of right now. The temperature right here is about in the 80s, in fact around 85 or 86 degrees at the time I'm recording this. So hopefully and Friday the maximum temperature I suppose will be 78 according to Microsoft Edge on the HP stream. I also had to do some updates to the HP stream, so yeah. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and pause the video. We'll see what this brings, and I'll tell you guys in a little bit. Okay, one of the major flaws I had ever since Phase 3 of Next Gen came into play is the 660. Now, at times where we have to use the 260 to actually go down to like Valley or Garvey or even Chavez, they have reduced the service to 30 minutes. And what you're looking at here is 1832. So this is one of the updated signs. So we'll have to zoom in for that one, and why you're not focusing. So yeah, it's kind of dumb to have Metro just decrease the frequency to 30 minutes. Like, come on, it's pretty much not fair. So I don't understand why Metro would probably decrease the frequency from like 15 minutes now to 30. Maybe in the next switch, please do it. Just increase it 20 minutes because that's not going to help if it's 30 minutes. So that's pretty much the situation as of now, as next gen comes by, and a lot of people call it the next gen transit virus, but you know what? I'm not gonna call that. I'm just gonna say next gen bus plan, which it doesn't make any sense, and I will probably not understand why Metro would do this. So that's the situation as of right now. Well, let me go ahead and pause the video, so I'll be back. Alright guys, so I'm going to go ahead and end day 3 here for this one. So, that was it. And then day 4 will be the final time I will do it for the movie event in time for the practice walk. So far, it has been a success. And I only got a couple days before I managed to go ahead and get to do art night again this Friday. So yeah, there you go. So that was it for what we got with day 3 of Get Ready for Art Night, and it has been successful, like I said, so far. Day 4 will be the practice walk, and days 5 and 6 are just nothing, they're just makeup. And then day 7 is art night. So that was it, folks. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and end day 3 here, so I'll see you guys in day 4. Alright guys, so this is day 4 of Get Ready for Art Night, and this is gonna be the final day. I'm gonna make this movie event here. Now for today, it's gonna be the practice walk, and then might do some more walking tonight. Because I am expecting to go to a track once again, and probably never gonna understand that one, so you know, it's pretty much an exercise. So what I'm gonna do today is it's gonna be a practice walk, and then that's pretty much a wrap for the movie event, and then I gotta get that movie event started, well, edited for those remaining days. So as soon as I get everything like ready, then I can go ahead and start the practice walk. So there you go. Now, so it's gonna be a once in a lifetime opportunity to come back to making the movie event again after 3 art nights during COVID. Were virtual. Actually, one of them was back in person, but no shuttles, so no movie event for that one. Now let's talk about the 3 art nights they had. The first one was a virtual art night back in October 2020, in fact October 23rd to be exact. Then the second one was another virtual art night that occurred in April 2021, April 16th to be exact. And then the third one came back to pretty much almost normal now, but it's still no shuttles, and that was October 8th, 2021. That was the previous art night. Everyone was forced to use Metro, Pasadena, Foothill, or they have to book a ride on Metro Micro in order to get to art night. So that's pretty much the situation. for what we had for those 3 previous art nights. Those that were virtual, you would have to watch online. Now for this one, I already told you, I think I already told you before with the map segment yesterday. They're back. Only 2 will remain virtual. That's Art Center College of Design and Musique. The rest of them, they're back to normal. So, that's pretty much what we got with Art Night. I may think about doing it again in October when they're going to have the second Art Night of the year. So, we'll see what happens with that one. As, you know, everything might be no longer the same anymore, but, you know, it is what it is. Now, you may notice that I have the window open because it's already like 60 degrees outside. It's going to go up to like 75 or something. So, that's pretty much the whole situation as of right now. Might do the practice walk in an hour or so. So we'll see what this brings, and I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, so I'm about to do the practice walk in a few minutes. So far haven't started it yet. So as soon as I get at least energy ready for the practice walk, then I can go ahead and start the practice walk and start the timer. Right after I start the timer, then I start walking to the closest venue, which is Al Kebulon Cultural Center. So that is pretty much what I'm going to be doing right now. Just wait for a few minutes, and then after that I can start the practice walk. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pause the video so I can get things ready for the practice walk, so I'll be back. Alright guys, so just finished taking the practice walk, well, a few minutes ago now, since it's already like 11:17 right now at the time of making this, right at this point. So it ended up being about 9 minutes, which is actually much more better than the previous practice walk that I did back in fall 2019. So that's a big score, thanks to a new venue that's actually close by, and I'm actually at Laughing Teresca Park right now, not far from the Al Kebulon Cultural Center, which is number 1 on the Art Night brochure. So it's pretty much awesome, because then if I have to like head home from there, then at least now I can get an easier route back. So at least now I know that it is possible. So far, no cancellations, and that was pretty much all I got for the movie event. But there are a few things I'm going to be doing later, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video and we'll see what this day brings, and I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, so I'm going to do some more walking on the track. So, just started right now. And if you don't know where that track is, I am at the Washington Middle School track. They're open for city use anywhere between like 6 o'clock and like 8:30. So, it's a beautiful night out here, though. It is already sunset. So that's that. Now this track, going around just one full loop, it's about a quarter mile. So that can give us much more energy to, you know, like, you know, beat the energy that you all need. I don't know the terms though, but and lose weight as well. Sometimes you can gain a pound, but when it comes to walking, you know you might be losing a pound or so. So that is pretty much the situation as of right now when it comes to the exercise, especially since I need more walking for another art night adventure this Friday. Friday, April 29th. So after all, it's not a big deal. It's just that this movie event is gonna be reduced to 4 days though, and it's already day 4, so I'm gonna end day 4 in a few minutes or so. Probably more than that, based on how I'm doing, and of course how things are getting impacted, and so that's currently the situation as of right now. So now there is something they can always do, and you would just walk around, and there's always time to, well, exercise and getting like a better diet or so. It's not much to say about these days when it comes to our family and such, so yeah. Well, what I need to do now is I need to go ahead and just continue walking on the track. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, so it's already like sunset now. Now for art night, sunset would be 7:35 p.m. Exactly 7:35 p.m. as I speak. Sadly, the sun's already down. So it's pretty much just nothing but clouds right here. But this is Washington Middle School right here, open for city use on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 6 to around 8 or 8:30, based on what sports they have and what activities they'll do for those 2 days at least. So that's pretty much the result right now. It's not much tonight, but I doubt that Thursday might be more, but you know, it is what it is. It's just one of those days when some sports activities may not happen at any time. So it's already getting dark, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pause the video and I'll be back. Alright guys, so I just came back home now. It's already like about to be 8:30, so that was it folks. That was the end of Get Ready for Art Night. We did day 4, the practice walk, and now I'm done. I'm gonna do days 5 and 6 on my own now at this point. Possibly to edit this video and the outside compilation of Riverside County. So that's it people. I'm done. The movie event was successful, and not only that, I got a great time going back to doing art night again ever since the last one in fall 2019. So that's it folks. Again, I'm gonna do day 5 and 6 on my own, so just makeup day and such, pretty much break times to be exact. So that's it folks. I'm gonna go ahead and get things prepared for art night this Friday. I'm already taking care of pretty much everything, so that's it folks. So thank you guys for watching. Please be sure to hit the subscribe button, and also follow me on Twitter on RubenOfTheDeto17, or if you want to follow me on Instagram, it's Ruben the Transit Fan, or if you want transit content, is Ruben's Transit Fan. No, Ruben's Transit Hub. Man, I don't even remember correctly, but... And you can also see an update on the community post I did about that. And I may do like a follow-up update or so, but that's gonna be subject for another one. So that's it, folks. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap things up. This is pretty much the end of Get Ready for Art, and I bought only for the movie event. I still gotta do days 5 and 6, but that's gonna be off camera and pretty much break. So that's it, folks. I'm gonna go ahead and end the video. So until then, I'll see you next time.